We're back here with the third Q&A video that we're doing in 2015, and we're doing them because you guys keep asking great questions. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first question comes from Light Lunch Boy. Just to be brave and cheeky, 2 questions. 1, would you ever consider vlogging? And 2, would you ever do a tour of your Clean My Space office so we could meet and see the people who you work with? And that's from Jack in the UK. So to answer your 2 questions, question number 1, would we consider vlogging? Not at this point. Chad and I have talked about it several times, but I just don't think it's gonna work for us right now. Who knows what'll happen in the future though. And the second question about visiting the Clean My Space, real Clean My Space HQ, as in our office, we have done a video in our office before. It is called 5 Nasty Things in Your Office, and you can see that. And maybe one day we will actually go and do a video at our office and you can meet some of the great people that work with us. That's a great idea, so thanks for the suggestion. Marissa Rackley asks, here's my big question on behalf of my mother-in-law. How do you get rid of bad smells in the microwave? And that's a good question. We have a video called How to Clean Your Microwave, and it goes through exactly how to do it A to Z. It's really easy. It involves, you can do it with vinegar, you can do it with lemon and water, but either way, when you clean it the way that we demonstrate in that video, you will notice that the odors go away. And if you have really bad odors, what you can do is just put a bowl with baking soda in it and don't do anything aside from leave it in the microwave overnight, close the door, that's it. In the morning you can take that bowl out and the baking soda should help get rid of some of those odors in the microwave. Kathy Anikama, and I hope I said that right, says, love your videos. A major question I have is how to clean grease off walls. The wall above my kitchen stove is covered in whatever splatters there while we're cooking, and I've been unsuccessful in removing the gunk. I'm also worried that if I use something harsh that I will peel the paint off the wall, and that is a valid concern. We have covered grease off of walls in a couple of videos, but I'll give you some quick ideas. First of all, you can use a little bit of chalk, which will help absorb the grease, and you can watch the video on how to do that. I'll link that below. We also did a video on how to clean your greasy overhead exhaust. You can check that one out because I believe we cover that topic in that video. Rubbing alcohol, interestingly enough, can remove some of that grease, so you might want to give that a whirl. And I would also recommend using a paste of baking soda and dish soap with a little bit of water. You can use that to remove the grease. You can use an enzyme cleaner to remove the grease, or you can even use some vinegar and dish soap to remove the grease. Always test in a small hidden area first, that way you know if you're going to peel the paint off or not. Good luck with it, and I know it'll work out for you. Average Jane has a great question. Should you treat a grease stain differently if you've already tried to wash it out and failed? I've got a grease stain in my chiffon top right in the center. Hello ladies, doesn't that always happen? And I didn't notice it. I hand washed it, it's heavily beaded in parts, and only noticed the stain now and it's all dry, only wore it once and I need help. I really feel that pain. For whatever reason, I'm always getting stains right over here. Anyway, so here are my thoughts. If you tried cleaning it and you used hot water, it might be really difficult to remove the grease only because heat sets the stains. Typically, your best bet is to remove the stain in the first go when you try to remove it. Now that being said, I do have faith that the stain can come out. You can try a series of different things. You can use a little bit of dish soap and water. You can also try OxiClean and water. And what might be the best idea, especially if it's a fancy, beautiful beaded top that you really love, you might just want to take it to the dry cleaner. Sometimes I'm happy to take things to the dry cleaner and leave it to the pros. Caitlin G0301 says, hey Melissa, I'm thinking of picking up a clothes steamer, but I'm not sure what brand to get or if there is any special features to look for. Any advice? Help, thanks. Okay, good question. The steamer I'm using right now is called the Reliable Pronto. I've been using it for about a year. It has done the best job with clothing as well as cleaning. You need distilled water for it. I will put a link to it down below, but that's the one that I've been using with really good success. Aaron Levine says, love, love, love your videos. For your next Q&A, could you do a husband/wife tag with Chad? He never gets in front of the camera. I'm nosy and would like to know more about you guys. So 2 things. First of all, we did do a really in-depth Q&A, I think back in the spring with Chad and I, and it was a live video and it was lots of fun. So Chad did get plenty of camera time. And I think he secretly kind of liked it. So He's really interested in knowing what you guys think about this and whether more of you want to see a husband and wife tag and if we should bring him on in a different capacity aside from Creepy Carl. So if you are interested in a husband and wife tag, let us know in the comments below and then we can do some research and figure out how they're done, and yeah, we'll throw one up there if you guys are interested. The next question comes from the charming Death Rat Death, who says, what do you do with your cats while you're on vacation? And that is a wonderful question. We are blessed to have lovely neighbors who live on that side of the house, and they come over and they are little step parents for the cats while we're out of town. And we also are fortunate enough to have Kevin take care of the cats when he's at the house doing any work and we're away, which is what just happened while we were on vacation. So the cats are never left alone, they are never left starving, and they are happy little girls. The next question comes from VoRT, who says, tip for people who don't have time to watch a 17-minute video, click the wheel in the corner next to the CC button and change the speed to 1.25. And I'm going to give you a perfect answer to that question, but we're going to fast forward it times 6. Here we go. Hope that answered your question, and thanks so much for that cool suggestion. I'm going to start using that too. Hope you guys loved this version of the Q&A. If you have any questions, cleaning, business, personal, or otherwise, feel free to drop them down below. If you keep asking, I'll keep answering. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.